Really? So you like it?
I mean, I snuck into comedy clubs when I was a teenager.
That's really fun.
I used my mother's ID because nobody can tell the difference.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Yeah, they're like Indian, long hair, whatever. You're a
That's close enough.
woman, sure. You know.
Yeah. Oh, what's your name? Artie?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Exactly. Right. So, dude, like
So who do you
always
like?
got more excited. Like I wouldn't be able to fall asleep at night on the days where where I met and got to hang out with Greg Giraldo.
Yeah.
More so than anybody else. Like I was when he died.
Yeah.
It wiped me out more so than when Michael Jackson died, who should be my biggest influence. Greg died. I was like, dude, I'm weirded out now. And I would drag my parents to comedy shows because they introduced me to comedy. That's something fun that they would do. They're really cool, right? 'Cause they came to the America in the 60s and they partied in the 70s, right? So, it's a comedy club, and in Chicago it's really fun.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You've played there, right?
Oh, the Zanies, yeah.
Comedy clubs in Chicago are awesome.
Yeah.
And I just dragged him to Tommy Davidson. I dragged him to meet Tommy Davidson.
I worked with him years ago.
A few years ago. They didn't get any of the jokes.
I worked with him in Cincinnati years ago. I actually ran into him at the Starbucks out here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I ran into him and Eric Davis, who used to play baseball for the Cincinnati Reds, who's my favorite baseball player. And I met him, and I was like, I'm from Cincinnati, and we talked he was real nice. I mean, just talked for a couple minutes, whatever. I was like, I used to watch you as a kid. I said, even when I take batting practice now, I hold the bat like you did.
Dude.
That was like, you were the guy who
That's
won.
how I am with comedians.
It's really crazy.
I vote comedy just because I follow those guys.
Okay.
Like, I'm a total nerd with that.
That's dope.
Which is kind of funny that...
I mean, I am now.
You are
I'm
now.
definitely a big comedy nerd now. I mean, I know it pretty well. But not coming up. All my knowledge has been amassed in the last 5 years.
Well, that's good. You can hold your composure when you meet
But I meet these guys because it's not like, I grew up. I mean, you meet the guys who have transcended comedy, like Chris Rock, and I'm going to have met Chris Rock and people like that. That is going to be a little bit mind-blowing because, I mean, he's a global figure. I mean, it's not just a stand-up anymore. I mean, or Jerry Seinfeld. These guys are icons.
Right.
I mean, but no, that's really funny.
The great thing about comedians is when you meet them, I've yet to meet one that's been a douchebag.
Yeah, most of them are pretty nice.
Right?
Most of them are pretty nice.
Everyone from Patton Oswalt to Weird Al, they're always like, wow, you're really nice.
Yeah, no, they're pretty cool.